Welcome back to You Can Beatbox. Today we're going to be learning a new type of snare that I'm calling the side K snare. It sounds a little bit like This technique is pretty simple, but the applications are where it really shines. There are two ways of making this sound. The first is to take the normal outward K snare, the K, and push it over to one of the sides of your mouth. Like always, you can pick whichever side works better for you, but not the left side. Just kidding, you can do the left side if you want. And once you've picked a side and moved the K snare over, that's all that's involved with the first technique. Simply try to make the outward K snare come out of one of the sides of your mouth. Technique number 2 involves the Donald Duck voice. For those of you unfamiliar with Disney's Donald Duck character, who's been going back at least 70 years, his voice sounds a little bit like this. This voice character is pretty unique and pretty cool, and the way you make it is by pressing up your tongue against the side of your teeth, either one side or the other. And once you press your tongue up against it, you force air out of your mouth. I'm hoping this sound is familiar either because it's a sound that people make for babies or because you recognize the Donald Duck character, but force your tongue up against your teeth and to transition from the Donald Duck voice to the side K snare, you make the sound short and fast. Condense this into this. And there you have it. Like I mentioned before, this sound's really useful when you combine it with another sound. And one good example of this is the throat bass, which we'll see in the second practice beat. Speaking of practice beats, here's the first one. And speaking of throat bass, here's the second practice beat. Voila, that's all that I have for this sound. If you have any questions about this sound or comments to leave, hit me up in the comment section down below. If you learned something from this video or enjoyed it in general, please do give it a thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more beatboxing content. This has been You Can Beatbox. Thanks again for watching, and we'll actually be taking a little bit of a break from tutorials to look at YouTube and recording in general. See you next time.